Okay. So anyway,
now.
so but that's also
DMCA.
that's also kind of our point of we don't have a script. We only have rough ideas, and which now finally leads me to Dev, who before the show started, Steven, I was like, I threw it on him to before the show is out tonight, that we will have our subject / idea for our Photoshop contest that you and I are going to do. And he did not have the reaction, admittedly, that I wanted him to have. Or rather, I really didn't want him to have any reaction. I was kind of just going to be like, oh, okay. It was kind of what I was wanting, or at least expecting. And he kind of did that. And then I detected a gleam in his eye. And then he begins to smile his Dev smile. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to like this, am I? And he basically essentially says that out loud. He says, y'all are going to hate me. And so before stream, he seems to have committed to an idea. So Dev, is this still true? Like,
yeah.
So I thought about doing this one of two ways when I initially pitched it. Which is what we're doing tonight for at least this round of it. We'll see how many we do. Is someone else comes up with an idea. Or you and me, Steven, go back and forth. Like I pick a subject, and then we do it. And then you pick a subject, and then we do it. And we go back to that, which we could at some point. I just thought having something that neither of us were prepared for beforehand makes it, number one, more fair and potentially fun, but I'll reserve that judgment until I hear what we're doing.
It was the first idea that came to mind, so that's why I'm sticking to it. Because I don't have to think of anything else.
That's fair. I respect it.
It's just like a test. You stick with your first answer.
So, we all know about my bits. The big bit on this podcast is me and the Seltzers.
Yeah.
Is that a bit? I guess it is technically.
At this point, it's a bit.
I consider it a segment.
With it running.
Okay. It's a running segment. I like that.
I don't like where this is headed.
Why not? So you guys know how like Bud Light has the Bud Light Night?
Yeah.
I want to be like the Seltzer Night or something like that, like, or something, or maybe I have a giant mech made out of seltzer or something.
I fucking
or like
hate
a
him.
Hulkbuster made out of seltzer, something like that, where my little like bobblehead pokes out like in Infinity War for Mark Ruffalo.
I actually don't care for you right now.
Like I have some pretty interesting ideas that pop in mind, but can I do them?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have some ideas. All right, so I guess. All right.
We're here for the Photoshop challenge. I don't know what dimensions we're supposed to do, so I'm just going to stick to my usual 1280 by 720 area. That was a smack on the mic. And today's plan is to Photoshop pictures of Dev into... Well, he challenged us to be superheroes? To do, like, make him into a superhero man, I think it was. The best way I could think about it is, like, Duff Man, for hard cider. So I decided that I'm going to take, this image here. I can just copy and paste it, right? No.
All right, guys, so here we go. Dev got his picture to me, so this It'll go. This is the picture that we're going to be using. I'm going to basically just mask all of the background out. I got to get rid of that shadow there. So yeah, that should be good. And then he's going to be wincing in fear from the Bud Light Seltzer Kryptonite. Again, to stress, this is not a jab against Bud Light Seltzer. I personally have never tried it. It's just Dev is on the Seltzer kick, and he's very, we'll say, passionate about his opinions with things, and basically all the Bud Light Seltzers he's tried, again, has made it to the bottom of the list. So we're going to mask him out, and then we'll go from there.
We've got Dev 1. Throw me up some Dev 2. Perfect, we've got Dev 2. Okay, so I will see how lazy I can be here. Not promising. Promising! Okay. Ah, fuck it. Every time I try that, it doesn't work. We're getting down and dirty with this. Him out of pictures and freeze frames, and I do it often. It's annoying. I mean, it's not annoying, it's tedious. That's the word I'm thinking of. Dev 2.
So we've got him masked. It doesn't look horrible. So I guess the next thing is just boop. So now we've got, he's kind of looking at it, so that's kind of meeting his outline there. And I wish I had more of a kind of a fuller body Dev to work with here. So I guess I'm gonna have to, regardless of what picture I use, or regardless of what angle, we're gonna have to make this thing like way smaller. So let's just go ahead. How does that? Can we just do 4x4? How silly is that gonna look? Yeah, proceed. I'm gonna put you down here. I don't know, maybe I could do like a title or something here. I don't really know. It's kind of at the angle here. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to put something there. I don't know. Maybe the title. Maybe the title can go there. My really cheesy title will go like kind of along there. But anyway, so I don't know.
Control D. Cool. We've got a Dev and a Dev. My current idea might not work in this. I mean, aspect ratio is fine. I just mean orientation. I want that. Create. Oh, I hate the way that looks. I hate the way that looks. No. I've changed my mind. Let's edit the kit. I remember to do this. Canvas size. There we go. Come in pixels, please. That makes more sense to me. What if we do 720 by 720? Proceed. That didn't work. Why did that work? His number lock is... Oh, I fucked with the footage. That's why I turned number lock off. Proceed. Number lock off. Now I can't do that again. Ah, so fucking dumb. Alright. That's a little better.
Alright, so we're going to get rid of him for now. So now for this, since I don't think I'm going to be believed that we're not crapping on Bud Light Seltzer, I am going to just very hastily at least remove the specific flavor from the can. Yeah. I might change the color of this later. But, so we've basically, we've got that. So now I think I'm going to hunt for a background real quick. Royalty free, of course. And we're going to put it, I was thinking maybe cosmic or I don't know. Maybe I'll look up generic superhero background just for kicks and see what comes up.
So, I've got my devs. Now my idea, if I don't fuck this up again, need it, is to essentially make Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster dev. But there are some key things that I think that are important. One is it has to be cider related. So I am going to pull up Google. I am going to Google Truly Hard Seltzer. And I'm going to find an image that I think can be useful. And what I'm looking for is a Truly can where I can see most of the top. That one here.
Okay, so for starters, before anybody says anything, obviously the white background around the Bud Light can is going to go. It's not what I'm really worried about right now. That's going to be the easy bit, at least for me. So this is kind of the first Cosmic-y background. And I guess it's honestly really hard to tell how good it's going to be until I get rid of the white, I guess. So just give me a minute.
Cool. Okay. First things first. Another cropping.
So I'd also like to take a pause in the action here to clarify something. For those of you who might actually have actual Photoshop talent and are watching this, yes, I'm aware the pen tool basically exists to make nice, clean selection paths along the form of the subject, but this is the quick and lazy route because this is just a goofy contest between friends. Now that we've got that out of the way, back to this.
Okay. Now, Hulkbuster here. Back on. I need to turn this down, though. I can kind of see what I'm doing better. So, yeah. My dab head, I think, is going to be a little bit bigger. I'm okay with that. Okay with that? Yeah, I think it's okay with having Dev be a little bit more. But now the question is, big question I have is these shoulders here.
Like I was saying, now that we've got the background out of the way, yes, it is a little bit rough. We'll clean it up later. So this is one of the backgrounds that I looked up. It's a Cosmic background, and this is royalty free. I'll have the link. Should it be disputed later? But I also had this come up, and I'm like, this is like the generic like superhero background that I was like looking for, right? So imagine that. Right? And I'm honestly, I don't know. I think I like this. I think I like this a lot. And what's nice about this is I can make this. I can make this so that way we're not all, you know, copy. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with this. The generic, because I wanted the generic superhero kind of route. So I think this is the thing.
I could literally just cut out and take his arms off. Like, alright. Am I going to do that? I think I'm going to do that and see how that looks. So let's see.
I'm going to begin the process, hopefully, of making this city background and it not look horribly goofy. So let's see how this goes.
There we go. Oh, that's gonna work actually. I just have to, let's see. How did it look on? Oh, wrong button. Overlapped a bit. Means that's a spot I'm gonna have to fill up there. But that worked. That's cool. Alright, let's do the other side then fast.
So if I'm being completely honest, this isn't turning out as bad of an idea as I kind of thought it would be. So, and whilst doing this, I had another idea. So obviously, so the whole gag here is that, the whole gag here is that, you know, he's shouting from it, and it's like he's Superman, but, you know, I don't care. So I'm going to put a quote-unquote dev signal coming up from behind the building, which now also means I need to work on a kind of a nighttime-esque background. So I guess that'll be the next bit. And before I do that, let's do this, and then we've got this over here.
Oh my god. It's almost working. I think what I have to do here, try and correct for some tilt here. With some tilt here. Because it looked a little too compressed. Oh, wrong. There we go. Gonna make it yellow? No.
Looks fine. I'll merge these. So now we've got one layer, and I'll clean up the bits later, because I can definitely see some of my border work is not the greatest. Oh, I didn't highlight the border. That's what happened there. Okay, now that I kind of know what happened. Alright, I'll fix it later. So for now, let's get to work on a background.
Okay. I've made it yellow. I made the Hulkbuster armor yellow. Oh, geez.
Okay, so we've got this, and for the record, I don't like how the sky is now, but this is kind of the gradient that I'm hopefully going to be going with. I think he's still... Yeah, I think he's still going to have to go there. The light's going to have to go about right there. And I'm definitely going to have to, yeah, put some kind of title there. The dev signal will go about right here.
My focus facing really hard. I want to crush this. And I'm pretending it's not the night before the podcast. I've totally not procrastinated.
So I'm going to be working on this gradient. I want it to get dark enough to where there's enough contrast so I can put that spotlight up there. And I want it, but I also want it to kind of look like it's having light pollution from the city, and to which something I just thought of. Let's go and so that's the same light I've got there. And I think I have it backwards. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. I was doing it backwards. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. I like this. Alright, cool. So the next thing will be the... what should I do next? I guess I should eventually make this have the glow, because he needs to... I told him to stand in front of a light, and so he needs to have a reason for that light to be so harsh, and he's got that shadow there. But yeah, so far so good. So let's go ahead and just make this little signal here, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be a little cheesy, but it should be fun. So let's go ahead and get that made.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this. We'll link the layers. uh, Why does that entertain me so much?
Any of you ever have these days where Photoshop is just not cooperating?
Okay. So, first guy. You have to fix the guy. You are gonna be all the way at the bottom. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, so we basically have our cheesy, very not creative signal, but it's fine. So now we need to work on this thing. So real quick, because I'm kind of done, let's just merge these. Where's the merge? There it is. Merge these, call it good. Merge all of that. I just did it. Where'd it go? Oh, it probably needs to. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. So let's just label our stuff to be all proper.
So the idea with this guy is still Iron Man-esque. Get your butt off my keyboard so I can type. Yeah. So immediately, things that stick out to me, if I'm sticking to the same concept of just kind of replacing key components with the Truly can, I need to replace the core here. This guy right here. Drop this off.
So I guess the easiest way to get the glow that I want would be we will do an ellipse tool. We'll do a fill of, well, let's do a fill of like that color. We'll lighten it up a little bit. Let's go right over it. Let's make it huge. And then we go to filter. Oop. Filter. Blur. Gaussian blur. Convert to smart object. Central of the point goes around the can.
And the best part about this too is, like, I know Dev's favorite hero is Captain America, so he would 100% prefer if I made him into Captain America. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to give him what he wants. That's not me. I give him something adjacent to what he wants, and then tell him that's what he wanted from the very beginning. Just like Critically Casual. He's like, yeah, we're going to do a podcast show where we talk about movies. And I'm like, it's my show, right? And he's like, yeah, it's your show. We'll see where that got us.
So he has to, thing has to go a little closer to him because I want that glow to kind of encompass that.
Okay, we're starting strong. Okay. I want to keep the leg. I definitely at least want to keep the jockstrap. That part there. So Oh, what did I do? Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. Reminds me I should save.
I'm reasonably certain I probably want that in front of that. Okay. So we've got that. That's about the color that I want. And so basically what we're gonna attempt to do is, I got my brush, I got the thing, I want to set the opacity way the heck down. And I want to try
Okay, now hands jockstrap.
So that's his hand prior to that, after, prior. Yeah, so that's kind of what, that's kind of the effect I want. So big test is going to be, how's it going to look here? I think this is turning out better than I thought it would, if I'm being completely honest.
Masking away the color.
Now I can also, so we definitely, yeah, I think 15 is like, that's like the number. What's the number to keep that as? It's just, whoops, too much. Still too much.
Things I think I should probably keep as well are the elbow, the shoulder pads, and the hands.
What is that supposed to be there? Oh, that's like a shadow that actually goes down a bit. That explains a bit.
See, this is what happens when you make a deal with the devil, Iron Man. He takes your hands. Or at least duplicates them.
Whoops. I had the eraser tool selected. I hate it when I do that.
Now I need some more truly.
Let's just kind of make that a little less harsh, maybe?
Mask out Dev's arm here. Because that looks... Ooh, ooh.
So two things that are left. Gotta add the title, which I think I am gonna do like somewhere down here, maybe, because, well, I don't know. Whoops. If we do it where it's all down here, that's actually okay. That's not too bad. So the title can go like up towards the top now.
I'm feeling pretty good with this. I might just be done with these. I think I'm probably going to replace the circle here with like a pull tab. The circle right in the middle of Dev's chest here. And then I just need to come up with a background.
Number two is I want to try to add an emblem that's somewhat believable on his shirt. So the trick with that is going to be, I've got to contend with the shadow because this is about where the center of the chest is. I also got to mask that out. Little logo there. So I guess I'm going to hide my face and then just kind of work on this thing for a minute. So I'm going to get rid of the thing first. And then I'm going to check see if there is in fact a way I could do the logo like onto the shirt. Like I know that there's a way to do it on fabric. It actually looks kind of okay. Or at least for me, it's going to look kind of okay. So, yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Iron Dev. Truly Dev. It's truly Dev.
Sorry for not actually showing you the process with adding the his little chest logos there. I just did 2Ds because I'm horribly uncreative and it's going to match the dev signal in the sky anyway. But basically, to do something like this, you do the text, you go to Liquify, and you bend it up to where it kind of matches the folds of the fabric. And then I copied the layer with the text, and I did a copy in screen and kind of took it away from dark, and copied in multiply and took it away from light. And it's kind of like you just blend those two things together into whatever. And basically, that's what you get. That's how I'm able to get the kind of the textures of the shirt, right? And also like how it's the shadows actually aren't affecting it too much. Like the shadows actually, like, you know, it's not like over top of the shadow. Like the shadow actually looks like it's over it, which is cool. That's actually turned out like way better than I thought it would. So let's bring everything back and see what I need.
Okay, so background. If it's white, it's okay. Definitely want there to be black in there, but what's the second thing? Not just yellow. Blue. Yellow and blue contrast each other, according to the color wheel. So let's do black and blue.
So I think we're probably just going to keep just the can just as is. Just because it's kind of just, that's the thing. That's the weakness, right? I'm also a bit lazy and don't really know what else to do with it. I don't know. We might think of something else later. But we basically are almost done. I need a title. And that's honestly the problem, that I really should have thought of this before I started recording. So
okay, I kind of like that.
We always wish we did things a little differently. So dorky, well, okay, well, for one, dorky dev versus, I feel like, or dorky dev meets his weakness.
I need... What is the city in Iron Man and Avengers? I'll just say Marvel City.
Oh, that's cool. All right. So, oh man, check that out. This is fun. All right, so we've got that. I like how this looks. Go back. We want it to go. Oops. I want it to go. Yeah, perfect. All right. So now, how do I get out of here?
I'm just kind of doing things now. Like, I'm at this point attempting. Oops, I'll fix it again here. To make a decent looking background.
So, well, I take it back. I like that. This is fun, but I don't think we want. I don't think we want that bold of 3D, because the rest of the design is kind of a little more 2D.
This works. I need something there.
I can't do that and it be not overpowering, I think. So we'll have to do something else here. We could do
Okay. Now, click that. And erase it. Now we select this. And we erase it. I'm doing this all one-handed with the cat in my arms. Yeah, I'll show you. I promise. Ugh. There's still a cat in my arms. Oh, she's mad I just moved her. Let it be known I am doing this all one-handed. Take that, Jay. You filthy casual.
I need a better title, is really what this boils down to, but I don't know. Let me think. Ooh. Versus. How would they do it? Versus is in the. Can you please? Can you I need more typing space. Why are you doing this to me?
Truly Dev. This is going all the way at the top. Something fairly bulky.
Okay. I think that's a much better title.
I do it. There we go. All right. Darker color on one side, lighter color. Other gradient tool. Ah, shit. Control Z. Control Z. Chloe. I hate to do this. I need my hands. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry. Oh. Second hand is back. I'm tagging it back in. I'm sorry, sleepy kitten. Oh, she's giving me the stink eye.
So maybe we do. Whoops. Whoa. So maybe we just do kind of like. Ah! That's what I was trying to do. Just do kind of like that, and then we can do the work text. Let's do the arc.
Yeah, okay. Control Shift I. Everything selected in there. Top my here, do this there. No, nope, wrong format. I want what's along the lines of that. Oh, minus. No, control.
Rookie Dead versus the Buzz Killer. I like that. I actually like this a lot. I'm quite proud of this. So we'll skip to me deciding a color on this, and we'll wrap this up.
Roll D. Alright. On this layer, we'll do stroke. Ooh, not that color. Go with black. Everybody loves black. Outline there. One. It's the bevel. Ooh, too big. Got a glow. Ugh. Oh no. Blue.
All right, guys. So this is what I decided on. It was a free comic book font that I just downloaded. I think it looks great. I love it. I kept the verses as is.
Masterized type. Add a mask. Hit button. Hit the wrong button. No, that was the right button. That was the right button. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with this.
All right, we're not stressing over it too much. This is just the first of hopefully many little challenges for fun to come.
Pedal1 _ truly dev. Save. Oh, I like this. I like that a lot. Like, it could be better. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's pretty good, honestly. This, if I like, now that they've done this, I'm pretty sure that the podcast is canceled this week and will probably be pushed back, but who cares? I've got this done just in the nick of time. With the voice crack and everything. Look at this.
All right. Will it win? I don't know, but the important thing is I had fun doing it. So we'll take it to the judges from this point.
Okay.
I want to know the winner.
All right, fine. All right.
Well, Jay still has to, or not Jay, sorry, Jim. We got lots
Yes.
of Jays here.
Okay. All right.
We have
I
have
still
two.
think he needs to help decide the vote here.
Why?
Who-
This was from.
But no, he
This
gets
was my
no.
challenge.
He gets. So Dev gets he's like the overarching judge. But we did agree that if other people were present,
I know.
they could also chime in their vote.
That's fair.
So
They're allowed to chime in their vote, and also we're gonna post these on. Which reminds me, I should save these real quick. Save image. Save it. Fuck off. Listen, I've been doing a lot of shit. So 2 weeks ago, the Photoshop challenge was make Dev Seltzer Man. You guys had very different approaches, and I appreciate it. You guys went very different corners.
cool.
And it was good.
I like it.
There is a definitive winner, and I will explain why. But I love both of them. Okay.
That's fair.
I bet it's you.
I don't know.
All right,
I
so-
left a lot. I left some doors open for mine.
We have on both sides. We have
Oh, dude.
Stevens is truly Dev, and then Jay's
Oh
is
my
Dorky
gosh.
Dev versus the Buzz Killer. So I'll explain why I like both of these. Okay, I'm gonna start with Jay's because it's the easiest to explain. I love Jay's because it goes into the fact that I fucking hate the Bud Light seltzers, and that's fantastic. And it works really well. My one critique is I wish you would have used the second image and put a little up where the mouse is right now. I wish you would have put up the little comic book image, little like
Yeah,
square.
so I thought about it. I should have done it. That was lazy, honestly. I'll be real.
Stevens is really good. Truly Dev uses the lemonade Truly, which we all know I've really enjoyed. It ranked pretty high. All of the lemonades did really well on the list.
Dude, the
and-
freaking
I love
the Iron Man armor is like I love it.
I love it, and I also
honestly.
love this detail right here. Is the
That's
fact
my
that it's the
favorite
top
bit.
of a can.
Yeah, and not the arc reactor.
Yeah.
I can scroll in on it. Right there is a can. So both
Yeah.
honestly fantastic. The winner, though, I decided pretty early.
Okay.
The reason being
It's-
was, and it's I love both of these. Okay, I want that to be stressed because I think
No.
they're both great.
I love. Listen, as a fellow competitor, this I love them both too. But who is it?
It has to be Steven due to the fact
100%.
that
I agree.
he made me
I
Seltzer
agree.
Man.
I
Jay,
agree.
I like what you did with it, but it doesn't quite say Seltzer Man. It is it's
It doesn't.
great.
Oh, I was looking at that, like kind of like how am I gonna like give him like armor and it be seltzer cans or whatever?
Mhm.
And I straight up couldn't think of it. I had to go a completely different route just so I could basically get something down.
And I appreciate what you did with it because it works
And-
for what it is. It's just
Yeah, I
not
like this a
quite the
lot.
it's like it's not quite the challenge. It's adjacent to the challenge, which is great, but not. Steven went for the challenge and went ding. Just legitimately what I said during the cast.
I think Thanos is a little unneeded.
Yeah.
That
be
is
real.
my one
That-
critique of it.
That's my
is Thanos.
that's
It's
actually my
egregious.
biggest. Like, what the hell's
It's
he?
egregiously
Like-
there, but I kind of love it because it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, this is like this
Again,
is here
and
just
that- like
because.
I said, if I will say this, if the Dorky Dev versus the Buzz Killer, I was more Seltzer Man, if that makes sense, I probably would have chose that as
Yeah.
the winner.
Derek.
Next
Oh Lord
week's-
have mercy.
Next week's Critically
Alrighty.
Casual is
What?
the Star Wars Holiday
Oh, wait, okay.
Specials.
Okay.
So, and I own this egregious, ugly ass sweater, Star Wars holiday sweater. So I'm gonna take a photo that you guys are gonna get the same resources. Okay. You're gonna get me in this. Jim's also gonna be a part of it.
What am I doing?
You just need to take a photo as well.
Okay, nice.
Like we're like having some camaraderie or something, right? And your job is to create it look like we're having a holiday party. I will say, if for your third photo, if you guys are open to negotiations, you can each send each other a photo.
So okay, so just so I'm clear, so for the subject, the main subject of
The har
the main
Make it a Christmas card, the Har Har Christmas card.
Har Har Christmas card. Okay, that features you and Jim.
And you two as well. But how you do it is up to you. What you interpret that as a holiday card. Hell, you could do the life. What the fuck do they call it in Star Wars? Life Day. You could make it a Life Day card, but as long as it's a holiday themed card.
Yeah, I have ideas. Me and Steven need to discuss the pictures that we send each other for before I lock down my theme. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with this idea.
Good. That's all I needed.
All right, everybody, that's it. That's all for the first ever Har Har Photoshop battle. And as you can see, Dev thinks I'm the best. I'm the winner. Saha. But this was a lot of fun. Jay did great. I really think he won. And actually, so did social media. Twitter voted, and they decided that Jay was the winner on social media. So, if you want to be able to see our results as they come out, join us on the podcast. Or otherwise, we'll see you guys next time for another Photoshop battle.